Yo, what's going on between the game sports? And I just wanted to jump in on a topic that seems to be very, very hot right now. What is going on with the Golden State Warriors? Is their dynasty over? Some people think it is. I'm starting to lean towards that myself. Um, they're dealing with injuries. They're dealing with coaching. They're dealing with personnel, roster, everything like that. But when you've been on top for so long, as the Warriors have, people love to see your downfall. So it's like it's like when the Lakers was on top, everybody wanted to see them fall, and then when they split, it was going through their struggles. People jumped on them immediately. Couldn't wait to give them the business, man. And it's the same thing that's happening with the Warriors right now. So it is what it is, man. But Steph Curry, man, he has a decision to make. I believe he has a decision to make. He has to believe that the Warriors can get it done next year. He has to believe that Klay Thompson will come back healthy. He has to believe that Draymond Green will give him a little more than what he's given, as they call him, Mr. Triple Single. They got the young kid in Wiseman. Will he come back? I believe he has a bright future, man. He's hurt right now. And you just got to look at the roster overall. You have a former number one pick in Andrew Wiggins, who should be giving you consistently more of what he's doing. I believe you have a first-round pick in Kelly Oubre, who said that he won't be coming off the bench next year. And it's like, dude, are you serious? If you have Klay Thompson coming back, there's no way you're starting over Klay Thompson. Bottom line. And then Jordan Poole and a couple other guys. Jordan Poole's a decent player, man. But with this roster in the West, people are deciding to give Steph Curry a lot of flack, just like they give any other superstar who has a roster that's average. They believe they should be doing better. But over the last 10 games, I believe Steph is averaging over 35. He had a 50-point game recently. He had a 47-point game last night. Ended up in the L, but as far as playmaking, man, that's been a lot of criticism towards Steph about that. And what's crazy is he's getting a pass that other superstars have never gotten. These guys are not making open shots. Yes, he's hitting them with great passes. They're getting good looks, they're not making them. But people are saying, well, those guys got to make those shots. Well, it's the same thing with anybody else, i.e. LeBron when he was in Cleveland, Greek Freak right now, Kevin Durant when he was in OKC. Those guys are going to hit you. They're going to make those passes. But you have to make those shots. But unlike Steph right now, those guys got the brunt of the blame. So how is it fair for one superstar and then other superstars not get that same benefit of the doubt? Other thing is coaching. Steve Kerr, has he been exposed? A lot of people are starting to think so. And they believe that that first championship run with the Warriors, if Mark Jackson was coaching that group, they still would have won. We don't know. But Steve Kerr has gotten all the credit for the Warriors' success. He was able to implement Kevin Durant into that group. ISO ball was introduced more. They still had cutting. They still shoot a lot of threes, back cuts. They still get a lot of tools, a lot of layups. But right now, it doesn't seem to be working. And is it the coaching? Maybe he has to adjust. We shall see, man. And again, you have aging superstars, I guess you can say. Steph will be 34 next season. Klay Thompson will be 32, coming off two major injuries, Achilles this year in a torn ACL in the championship series finals against Toronto. Draymond will be 32 as well. So does Steph want to stick around with his guys or maybe go over to LA or the Lakers or the Clippers or somebody else like that and try to get himself another championship? Or does he ride it out in Golden State? And does the front office have enough capability to convince Steph to stay? I just don't know, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Currently, they're out of the playoff picture. Oh, let me rephrase that. They're in the playoff picture for as being in the play-in tournament. Uh, they're ninth in the West right now. And pull this up. They're ninth in the West right now at 28 and 29, under 500. A couple of games back of the Grizzlies. A couple of games back of the Mavericks. The Spurs are right on their tail at 10. So if the season ended right now, the Spurs and Warriors will be playing in a play-in tournament, I believe. The Grizzlies and Pelicans as well. So the Warriors got some work to do. They're 28 and 29. That means they have 14 or 15 games left. The lead of the season is only 72 games this year. So that's 15 games left. Can they figure it out? They're great at home, 17 and 10, but they're 11 and 19 away. 5 and 5 in their last 10 games. At this moment, it doesn't seem like they can turn the corner and get it done. I would love to see Steph in the playoffs. He's one of those guys that can get hot at any moment, and his shooting ability alone can carry you to 1 or 2 wins in the playoffs. Right now, he's getting a lot of attention because he's the only shooter on the court. He's the only guy who seems to be able to create off the dribble for himself. So he's getting a lot of attention and a lot of pain that other superstars are used to getting. Not so easy. He's still averaging, having a tremendous season, but the wins are not accumulating. Again, they're under 500. Any other superstar in the league right now will get the business from every fan, every analyst, everybody, man. Everybody in the barbershop, they be getting it. So why does Steph Curry get a pass? Is he getting too much flack or is he not getting enough flack? I can't really call it, man. What's the next move? Man, that's just my thoughts, man. I would love to see the Warriors in the playoffs, man. They bring great attendance, they bring great views, but they're on the outside looking in right now, so we shall see. Again, you got Steph, coaching, roster, personnel, Draymond Green. What's going to happen with Draymond, man? I think he will end up with another contract away from the Warriors. He's one of those guys that just he's going to get another contract, and somebody's going to pay him more than what he's worth. But he's just his antics on the court, man. Like last night, they're playing the Celtics, and Jason Tatum makes a move late in the game, and he gets by Draymond, and Draymond is having a fit because he thinks he's traveling. He's flailing his arms. He's going crazy. He's yelling at the referee. I believe a timeout was called. The Warriors has the ball. Great position. They get it to Draymond, and he goes in and smokes a layup. So while you doing all that complaining and worrying about what just happened on the other end, you didn't do your job on the offensive end and make an easy layup to tie the game late in the fourth quarter. Something to think about, man. I just wanted to touch on that for a little bit, but again, The Warriors dynasty, is it over? It's starting to look like it. Man, I appreciate y'all listening, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to get those notifications. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Between the Game Sports. I'm all over it. Until next time, y'all be easy.